Hello there, it's Kelly here from Spiritual Awakening Signs, coming to you today with your card reading, but it's a little bit different. We are going to be doing a video today all about the solar plexus chakra, so really taking a look at what your block or imbalance is in the solar plexus chakra, so that we can get more insight into what you need to do to move forward, because your solar plexus chakra is so important, especially for spiritually minded people, because we tend to be chronically imbalanced in the solar plexus chakra. And this can mean that sometimes we get a little bit too intense, we can get angry, we can get a little bit too critical of ourselves or others. We can also be underactive, which means we've got low self-worth, we feel like we're powerless, we can't really move forward in our lives. And we tend to move between two polars, or more so for spiritual people, we tend to be in the underactive side of things, but we're chronically imbalanced. So let's take a look at what your block is. And as always, someone mentioned before, is it still angel cards? Yes, we always use angel cards because in my opinion they are much better than tarot cards. They're positive and they are constructive. Sometimes tarot cards can bring in a little bit of negativity and we don't want that today. So let's get into the card reading. So all you need to do is choose from card 1, 2 or 3. See what resonates with you most. Go with the first thought that pops into your head, because the soul speaks first, the mind second. And let's see what we've got for us today. Now first we do a card for everyone going through spiritual awakening. It just gives us an idea of what energies we're working with right now globally. So let's take a look and see what's going on in the solar plexus chakra for all of us. Okay, so what this is bringing up, this card, is unfulfilled dreams. It is about having goals, having dreams, having plans that never really ever get actioned. So you can see the image here is this lovely angel is just kind of lazing around, she's having a daydream, but it is indicative of not getting things done. This is where we are being a little bit too insular. We are ignoring the things that it is that we want, and we're also living with a lot of self-doubt and thinking that we can't have the things that we want to have, that we maybe there's a lot of low self-worth energy coming through in this card. And it doesn't always manifest with really negative feelings. Sometimes I'm sensing that it comes through just like, yeah, I'll do it later, yeah, I'll get round to it, and then before you know it, months have gone past and I still haven't done that thing. Yeah, a year goes past, and yeah, I remember I had that idea last year, and on it goes. This is the card that tells you that as a light worker and as a spiritual being, you need to step up and you need to take action on the things that it is that you want, because it's not just about the things that you want in your life or being happy, which of course are very, very important. It's also about stepping into your mission and your purpose as a light worker and as a spiritual person, because you're here to do something. We all came here to do something in all different types of ways. So just really look at the areas in your life where you may be procrastinating, you may be kind of daydreaming, you're not quite taking action on the things that it is that you really want to do and to achieve, because it's what I'm being shown is that it's not that you will miss the opportunity, it's that you're missing the opportunity to have joy right now. So I'm sensing that there's some energy that's missing. So let's move into that as light workers. Let's create a collective shift where we all start moving forward towards the things that we want to achieve and to have. Let's do that now. Fantastic. So that was the card for all of us. So now you're going to intuit whether you want to choose card 1, 2 or 3 to find out what the imbalance is in your solar plexus chakra. This is always really interesting work, so we'll take a little look at that. Let's see. Okay, card number 1. If you chose card 1, let's see what you've got today. Let's see. Okay, so what's coming up with this card is probably leaning slightly more towards overactive solar plexus. So what we're getting here is the need to, this is a heavy energy that we need to clear. So it's very much about control, about having to control things, but it's not control in the usual sense. It's more when we feel the need that we have to take care of everything. We feel like the responsibilities are all on us. It's all down to us. If it doesn't work out, it's really serious. It's that weight, that pressure, that burden. And I also feel that you want to maybe look at some of the areas where you might be trying to push a little bit too hard. So there could be some areas of life, I feel with this card, where you're trying to move towards things And it seems, the energy that you'll see in your life coming up is that things just don't go right. Every time you go to do something, it becomes more complicated, it becomes more difficult than you thought it would be, it takes more time than you thought it would take. These are all the solar plexus chakras that we want to be clearing for you. We want to be clearing that out the way, because what I'm getting from this card is if you can let go just a little bit, what you'll find is that the universe steps in and starts to kind of adjust and move things around to open the pathway for you. It feels like, without meaning to, there's a little bit too much force or control being held over the journey, and you need to make a little bit of space for the universe to step in and support you, because the guides and your angels, all the different energies that are there for you to support you, your team, they want to help, but it's kind of like they're saying, you need to give me a little bit of space, I'm allowed to have permission. So I would encourage you actually to, if you want to say out loud, you know, I give my team permission to assist me in what it is that I'm doing right now, and give them space to do that, because they evidently want to help. And I feel like when you do that, you're going to have huge shifts, because the motivation, the drive, the push is all there energetically. It's just you need to create a little bit of space to get some support from above. That's all it is. So move forward with that. Very, very powerful. And I don't know if you noticed, there's lots of yellow in this card, and yellow is our solar plexus colour for the chakra. Okay, so, and do let us know if any of these resonate. We really love to hear what your insights are on the messages, and of course on your solar plexus chakra. So, card number 2, let's see what you need to know about your solar plexus. Let's check out what message they have for you. Okay, so with this card, we're really, we would be in the underactive side of the solar plexus. So this is where you see innocence is coming up, and there's a baby in the image. It's all about really feeling that you are powerless or helpless in life. That's your block, and that's the thing you need to work on. So it's very much about moving into an energy of personal responsibility and looking for areas where you can step out of the energy of, you know, being an unfortunate victim to things that happen. Now, not every single situation can allow you to step into this energy, but look for the ways in your life that you can, because I feel like when you can start to let go of some of the things that you may not have recognised, you'll find that you have a really powerful shift, and you'll really be stepping into your power. What I'm being shown by this card is that a lot of this is the perception of how you're looking at things. A lot of this is feeling that you don't have any power, feeling that you don't have any choice. And the guides are letting me know that with a little bit of insight and a little bit of assistance from them in the universe, you'll actually be able to see that it's maybe not quite as intense as you had perceived, or that the intensity, the fear, the anxiety, the stress that there is in speaking up and being assertive and really believing in yourself will start to come through much, much more easily, because you're allowing the space for the guides to bring that through. The other thing is, I'm picking up there may be some, there may be some trauma, some negative energy, particularly in your childhood or in your past, and I sense that for a lot of light workers that is causing a problem to move through as well. Now, while we can't just ignore things, things have to be dealt with, this card would really be an indicator that it's time to take care of that part of you. Any part of you that feels damaged, any part of you that feels it was powerless to circumstances, it was made to be a victim of something awful, something difficult, something painful, something hurtful. Everyone has something different, but you really need to look into that energy and be ready to heal it. Because what I'm being shown is that it's the not healing it that's holding you back, and the guides are letting me know in a very big way, it can be healed. It can be healed. That seems to be a message. So if you've been thinking that it can't be fixed, if something can't be healed, if it can't be made better, the guides are letting me know that's not the case. You can heal and you can move forward. And I sense that when you do, there's a few different things that are coming in. For one, you'll become an inspiration. There is very much an energy here of, you don't realise how wonderful a leader you are, the potential that's there for you to be a leader, and it's about inspiring others. It's about showing others your recovery journey, showing others how far you've come, how you approach things, how you think about things, the way you speak about things, and really being an example to others. And I also sense that you can inspire a lot of younger people, maybe even some children, but And you can also inspire other people who don't feel that they have any power. That's really what's coming through. You'll be able to really empower people by simply just being yourself and being an example. So move forward with that healing, really step into that and allow yourself to move forward, because I think there are very, very big things coming for you when you do that. There's a huge life purpose here. Step into that. Step into it. Wonderful. So again, if you resonate with any of this, if you can sense any of this within yourself, do let us know. So card 3, if you chose card 3, let's see. What's your issue with the solar plexus chakra? Let's have a look. Okay. Let's see. Oh, fantastic. So we're working with solar plexus, which is of course the seat of abundance. So this tells me that you are ready for abundance. That abundance is going to be moving into your life. I sense that this is, yes, abundance in all forms, but there's a lot of financial abundance coming in for you right now. I sense that there could be some sort of financial windfall. There could be some wonderful opportunity that just increases, what you're able to earn or, able to have in some way. But there's definitely going to be a shift. And again, we've got quite a lot of yellow energy in this card. A balanced solar plexus chakra is a wonderful shade of yellow. So that's always a positive thing. Let's see. There's also a lot of energy coming through in your own self-worth. And I feel like the opportunity for this financial abundance is very much linked to how much you recognise your own worthiness, how much you recognise your value, your inner worth. And it's about disconnecting from needing others to confirm that for you. It's about really knowing within yourself and know I'm good enough. Of course I know I'm good enough, and talking to yourself in a really healthy way. The more you can do that, the more you're going to find this financial abundance just flows right into your life, because the guides really have it all there for you. There's a big powerful energy behind that, and a lot of shifts ready to move into your space. But just look for anywhere that you need to improve that sense of self, that sense of self-worth. And I'm also being encouraged by the guides to tell you to do things that make you feel worthy. So they're showing me things like maybe you buy something that's a little bit more expensive than you usually buy. Maybe you go to get something and you get yourself the better version. Maybe you book an appointment to go and get something nice done, a beauty treatment or something. Look for something that would make you feel like you are worthy, that you are deserving, even that you're special, and use that energy to allow the financial abundance to flow into your life, because I feel like it's really there. There's going to be a big shift. And of course you have to tell us below if you get some sort of financial abundant event in your life. We really want to know, because that would be awesome to see this energy move into everyone's space. Now I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember that we have a free masterclass on how to balance your solar plexus chakra and everything that you need to know to really lean into all the wonderful energies we were talking about today. It's a fantastic masterclass, and you'll see the link below. And have a fantastic day.